What's up, guys? Classy Metal here. It's that time of the month. Metalhead box is here. As usual, I've already gone through my box. I've already taken the time to listen to the CDs that were in this month's box. And I had just a little bit of time to spend with it just so I have a better idea of some of the stuff that I wasn't really familiar with once I first received this box. If you're not familiar with Metalhead box, you are living under a rock somewhere, I'm sure. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you already know about Metalhead box. I will give a quick rundown just in case you're new to this service. They are a monthly subscription service, kind of like a loot crate type deal for Metalheads. They have so many different options available on their website now. I think starting next month, I will have the Extreme Metal box. You can pick what genre you prefer. They try to cater towards your taste. They also have a cassette Metalhead box for you tape collectors. They have a 1 vinyl Metalhead box. They have a 2 vinyl LP Metalhead box. I think one with a shirt, one without a shirt as far as the records go. They have a mini Metalhead box for some of you that would like a smaller version of the Metalhead box. I will link up their website in the description so you can kind of go check it out. They also offer some other things in their store from past months' boxes. They have grab bags, CD grab bags, and that type deal available as well. So definitely go check them out if you have not done so. As I said, I will link them up in the description. Starting next month, I changed over to the Extreme Metal, so we'll see how that one goes. This was a very extreme month this month as well. I'm just going to dive right in and show you guys what I got. First up, we have a death sticker, and that is a very, very nice looking sticker. Not sure where I'm going to put this. My desk is full, but I shouldn't have any problem finding a spot for that. Continuing on with the death metal theme, we have an Entombed patch. I'm also looking to buy myself a vest. I think I'm finally getting that itch to build myself up a battle vest. I have so many patches and stuff laying around now from past months boxes, from mystery boxes that I bought from other distributors, and I've just got patches piled up, and now I think it'd be a good time to start doing something with those patches. Continuing on, we have a Death Tribute pin. This is a Metalhead box exclusive pin designed by Mark Rudolph. They've been doing these pins pretty regularly the last several months, and I've been enjoying every one of them. If I get my vest up and going, I have some that I'm definitely going to put on there. And this is one that I think would have to be on the vest. So very, very nice looking pin there. Next up, we have a little bit of hardcore love in this month's box. We have some Corrosion of Conformity gloves. I know they kind of adapted their sound, a more thrashier sound as they've moved forward. But yeah, I will always consider Corrosion of Conformity. Let me try that whole sentence again. I will always consider Corrosion of Conformity a hardcore band. As you can see, has the logo right there. These are actually smart gloves, so while it's cold out, you can still use your phone, MP3 player, anything with these. So that's pretty neat. Moving on, we have an advertisement for the newest release from Meadows End entitled The Grand Antiquation. Yeah, sorry, Antiquation. Yeah, Antiquation, I guess, is how you pronounce that. I'm terrible at pronouncing things. I can assure you that this is an amazing album. This is going to be released, I think the flyer says March 4th, but I believe it's been pushed to March the 8th. Get in on this pre-order. Check out Black Lion Records and get in on this Meadows End pre-order. I can assure you that this is a great album. Just because I did not get this in my Metalhead box, but I've already got a copy of the new Meadows End, and you will not be disappointed. Get in on that pre-order. I will link up that in the description as well. This month's autograph, I was blown away by this. This is an autograph I never thought I would have a chance to secure, and I'm super stoked. The picture on this is fantastic as well. Talking about Terrence Hobbs, guitarist for Suffocation. This is actually the second Suffocation featured autograph that we've received through the Metalhead box. As you can see, it has the Metalhead box exclusive tag there on the back. Amazing stuff. I'm going to have to frame this one up. I've started framing some of my favorites that I've received so far, and this one's going to be in a frame very soon because that is an awesome, awesome autograph. This month's shirt was another one that I was blown away by. This is a band that had been in the underground for a very, very long time, since the early 90s, possibly late 80s, and for some reason, within the last few years, there's been a great resurgence in the fan base of this band, and I'm loving every second of that. band I'm speaking of is Master, and that is some, I don't know how well you can make that artwork out, but that is some brutal, brutal artwork. I am absolutely in love with this shirt, and I'm so thankful. You guys, Melissa, Robert, you guys at the box, you knocked it out of the park with this. Master was, I think, originally from Chicago. Lots of killer death metal out of Chicago. I guess they're death metal, death thrash, whatever you want to do, but definitely some killer death metal out of Chicago. I think they've since relocated to, I want to say Czech Republic. That could be wrong on that, but I think they have relocated at a bit more of a global band nowadays. Sorry, I'm very, very thirsty today. And then moving on to the CDs, there were three CDs in my box this month. First one is a Transcending Obscurity label sampler. This is a label that I've really just began to take notice of within the past year or so, and they've put out some killer releases. And just judging from this sampler, this 2019 is probably going to be no different. There's some bands on here that I haven't thought about in a while, and I'm looking forward to, hopefully this means there's going to be some new material for me to check out. It's got Master, it says Czech Republic, I was right on that. Let me see, Dodsford out of Greece, Imperialist, Lurk, another band that I'm excited to hear some new material for. So definitely haven't really just listened to too much of this yet. I think I'm going to throw it in the truck today on my way to work, and it'll be a lot of times when I get samplers and that type stuff, I don't mind playing them in the vehicle, just in case they tend to get scratched more in the car or whatever. But definitely looking forward to giving that one a spin. The next CD is a CD that I already owned, and I was a bit surprised to find it in this box. This was actually released in 2004. This is a pagan/folk metal band out of Russia entitled, I call them Arcona. I think that's the English pronunciation. And the name of this album is Lepta. This is their, I think, sophomore release. As I said, it was released in 2004. Very strong pagan/folk metal, very folky stuff. I've only gotten just a couple folk albums through the Metalhead box, and they've both been just phenomenal releases. As I said, I already own this. Do not ask if you can have it. No, you cannot. I have something else planned for this. Just because I do a lot of giveaways on this channel does not mean I want to give everything that I have away to you for free. So, anyway, fantastic folk metal. Not my favorite Arcona release. I think that has to go to Goy Road Goy. But this is some strong stuff too. A definite see where the band has come from type deal. Very early stuff from the band. As I said, I was surprised to find that one in the box, but hopefully some other people that might have received that album, it might be their gateway to that band, and hopefully they will enjoy them as much as I do. Next up, we have some black metal. I guess black. It has some definite death metal vibes going on in this as well. I'm going to butcher this name. It's Slotbath. I guess that's how you pronounce that, with Contempt, War, and Damnation off of Hell's Headbangers. This was released in either 2017 or 2015. I can't remember. 2017. This is a compilation. It's 7 tracks that were pulled from splits that this band did with other bands. So as far as a compilation album goes, I think it's pretty strong. I would give this maybe a 4 out of 5 if I were to assign this a grade. There's no continuity to this as opposed to a full-length album, just because they're all standalone tracks that were on separate releases on their own. But the tracks that they are, as I said, they're standalone tracks, and they're all pretty strong. As far as black metal goes, you usually have that icy cold black metal, and then you have a very fiery, hot sounding black metal, if that makes any sense to you guys whatsoever. This leans towards the latter. This is kind of fiery, fast-paced black metal. It has some definite death metal vibes going on this as well, as a lot of bands on that Hell's Headbangers banner tend to do. But this is another phenomenal release. Glad to have that in the box. As I said, a compilation album. Not always the hugest fan of compilation albums, but I am digging this from what I've heard of it so far. Definitely looking forward to spending a little bit more time with that. Starting 2019 off to an amazing start through the Metalhead box. I'm excited for February already. This is probably one of the most extreme boxes that we received in quite some time, and it was packed full. It was a very small box that came in, but it was jam-packed full of great stuff. So definitely excited to see what the rest of 2019 has in store. As I said, I will talk about the new Meadows End a little bit more, probably in my next collection update. As I said, that did not come in Metalhead box, so don't expect that to be in your box. I just wanted to say that. I didn't want there to be some confusion there. I will link up Metalhead box description. Check them out. I will link up my Instagram. Check it out. I will link up my Facebook. Go give that a follow. All that good stuff. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing and all that good stuff. I will see you all very soon in the next collection update. I promise. Stay classy.